Fights to make after UFC 320. This is such a tough call because Alex Pereira obviously wants to move up to heavyweight, and I find it hard to get excited about Alex Pereira versus Carlos Ulberg, even though he kind of deserves it. But I think you wait to see what happens with UFC 321. Some people are saying John Jones. I get it, it would be a great name, but also at the same time, it wouldn't even be for the championship. So this is really tough to call. Can't really warrant a title shot for Yuri Prohaska when he already got destroyed by Alex twice. So you obviously do Magomed Ankalaev, and I 100% believe that Yuri Prohaska wins this fight, and I've been saying this for a year. I don't see this fight going any differently. I'm also not going to be very excited about this. You also could wait for UFC 321 with the Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista fight, because Bautista, if he wins that, would be on a huge win streak, and Umar gave him his toughest test. So if he wins that, you could do an interesting rematch. But I don't really care about Petr Yan too. This fight had to happen eventually. What better time than right now? I'd much rather watch Sean versus Corey than Sean versus Song Yadong. This makes a ton of sense. Both guys just got KO'd pretty bad around the same time, and they both will need to take a lot of time off. Light heavyweight is just full of fan favorites. Since Yusuf Zalal got re-signed by the UFC, he's 5-0 with 4 submissions. He's just so overhated. I cannot stand that the dude had one weird round in one fight and people just hate him now. So if you beat Yair Rodriguez, which I think you will and can, this is how you gain fans. And you shut up these weird fans that just hate you because you took a round off. You took 2 minutes of a round off against Calvin Cater. Okay, bro. Give Joe Pyfer a ranked opponent. I don't really know why Ikram is ranked, but I think he for sure wins this fight. Marc-Andre Barriou is a good test for Atiba Gauthier because he's experienced, so you can kind of test him there. Decent grappler, is very chinny though, so you could very well get a highlight reel out of this. I don't think you should give Atiba Gauthier some can, but give him a guy who's like 50-50 and has some experience, but also has the opportunity to be made a highlight. I would bet so much money that this fight would 100% guaranteed end in a finish. Edmund Shabazian versus Bruno Ferreira. This would be so fun. I'm picking Bruno Ferreira to win this fight, though. What did I tell you about Daniel Santos? This fight would be a win-win for the UFC because Aaron Pico is a big name. So if he wins this fight, that would be him beating a guy who's on a 4-fight win streak with 2 finishes and a good name, entertaining fighter. And if Daniel Santos wins, then he beat a big name, and that would be 5 wins in a row. Another genius fight. Kaya Sakura has said that he's going to move up to bantamweight. Both guys are big names. You can put this in Japan or some Asia card as a prelim opener. This is perfect. Genuinely a tough test for Ramiz Brahimaj, but I think he can win this fight. Chris Curtis just has looked really stale and boring in his last few fights.